report recounts that this summer, the gang approached the property manager and told him they would help him out in exchange for half of all the rent that he collected.
Connor, can you fire up a video, maybe of a news report of some undocumented people, let's say Venezuelan gang members, if you have one of those, just from the last day or two, doing some bad stuff? Could you do that for me? Thank you.
As recently as Tuesday, residents at the Edge apartment complex in Aurora pushed back on reports that a Venezuelan gang had taken over their building.
The only criminal here is the owner of the building.
But 5 miles away, at the Whispering Pines, a 54-unit apartment building in Aurora, this detailed letter asking for confidential treatment of the contents shared a different story. It was sent to Aurora officials on August 9th, with the investigators saying, "The evidence we have reviewed indicates that gang members are engaging in flagrant trespass violations, assaults and battery, human trafficking, sexual abuse of minors, unlawful firearms possession, extortion, and other criminal activities, often targeting vulnerable Venezuelan and other immigrant populations." According to the law firm's report, the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua has threatened to kill, and in certain instances has apparently actively attempted to kill, members of Whispering Pines management. The report says a consultant for the property management company was severely beaten and stomped by gang members and was hospitalized. The alleged incident recorded by building cameras with screenshots attached to the letter. The report relies on a property manager who said that gang members allegedly stabbed a Whispering Pines resident for refusing to pay rent to the gang. He also told the investigators the takeover began last November. The report recounts that this summer, the gang approached the property manager and told him they would help him out in exchange for half of all the rent that he collected. The law firm that wrote the report called that an organized crime tactic. The gang members then allegedly took over vacant apartments. According to the document, moved families into those units and started collecting rent. The law firm says this is a picture of gang members breaking into a vacant apartment so they could move a Venezuelan family in and then collect rent. "This is our business plan," one gang member told a housekeeper. "If he, the property manager, doesn't like it, we'll fill him with bullets." The report authors called the gang's behavior brazen and further exhibits the suspected gang members' sense of comfort and control, consistent with their taking over the property and not fearing law enforcement or the property management. Now, the Denver law firm that wrote that August report did not respond to our repeated requests by both phone and email for more information on their report. And late this afternoon, the city of Aurora confirmed getting this letter and said it immediately included it in its ongoing investigative work of potential criminal activity at those Aurora apartment buildings.
I'm sorry, but almost everyone in the studio was laughing hysterically during all of that. Not because any of that's funny, but when you play that right after Chuck Schumer being like, "We want everyone here, we're going to help everybody." Oh, so Chuck, how about we bring in the Venezuelan gang members who are stabbing people and stealing apartments, and how about we put them next door to you? Or why don't you give them a room in your house?